Uh, you say what you want about Microsoft, but they keep improving and fixing and adding new shit to their damn Xbox One. Sony they just got cocky now. They think because they on top of shit, they just can fuck over their fan base now. This ain't this motherfucking PS4 is always crashing. I'm on the web browser, it would crash. I'm watching Netflix, it would crash. I watch YouTube, it would crash. I broadcast, it would crash. I'm on Spotify, it would crash. You know, and the shit is still doing it. Like these stupid ass updates they do ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they do shit. I was talking about the damn horse. How the fuck I zoom out? There we go. I remember I found that horse armor. It was like on the mountain. Oh, now I gotta get the door. For real. Oh, you guys, I'm back. That was my brother. We was talking about GTA, Rockstar greedy ass. Them damn shark cards. And then they gonna pull the same shit with Red Dead Redemption 2. And y'all see what they doing with the pre-orders and shit. You got a certain amount. Well, we missed that pre-order. Let me see. Was that June the 26th? They was giving you. Yeah, so it ended today. I think it was something that they was giving you to June the 26th to get. Yeah. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, that last stream crashed, man. The bar crashed. Man, what the fuck I'm supposed to be at? Fuck. Oh yeah, it's gonna show where that damn helmet at.
Nah, for real, I'm finna be at the house, fool, man. What you man? Go put one in me, fool.
What the heck my damn helmet at? Oh, I ain't played this game so long, but I got a block. There we go. I know I took my helmet out because I wanna. Man, they need to add an option where you can hide helmet during conversations like Mass Effect and Dragon Age. I be want to see my new haircuts and stuff. So hopefully, Warhorse, if you hear it here, hopefully next time y'all do an update, y'all add that a way to hide Henry helmet and downloads.
Hey, we're going back to Magic Spring.
Let's see.
Probably Saturday.
Let's see. Select text. Alright, let's go back out. Yeah, that's why I want to save this game so I won't get it mixed up and then check out New Game Plus. Let's just do a regular save. Okay, 338, it's gonna be. I got a lot of fucking saves, so I'm gonna have to delete some of these saves. Alright, let's save here. Well, let's just see how hardcore mode is. They say you get to pick like traits now, kind of like what Fallout New Vegas did when you first start a character. You get to pick traits and stuff. They had a good effect and then a bad effect. You know, y'all remember that from Fallout New Vegas. So I guess that's what they're doing, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. It should not save right here. It's saving. I should have just did this one, but I want to be sure what save it was. So I'm gonna start a new game. We're gonna test out this new hardcore mode. As y'all can tell by my title name, yeah, I don't know why the fuck people's making a big deal out of this fucking crossplay because Sony don't want to do it. Motherfuckers weren't making no big deal out of it back when Sony was trying to do it with PS3 and Microsoft didn't want to do it because they was top dog. You can't blame Sony, and they don't want to do what they PlayStation, they fan bases deal with all that grief and trolling and shit from Xbox One fans. Nobody want to constantly hear why they playing together with Xbox One fans about how goddamn better the Xbox One X is. Sony fucking y'all over that weak ass PS4 Pro. Y'all some weak ass fan boys or whatever. Don't nobody want to hear that shit while they playing games. So me personally, I don't care about crossplay. I wouldn't mind doing it with, like I said, Nintendo, but with that, you're gonna have parents and kids, so you're gonna have to watch what you do and say. So yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't know why the fuck people making a big deal out of it. Okay, so here we go right here. Now say select play line. What the fuck did this mean? What the fuck do this mean? Wait a minute, what the fuck do that mean? Cause I don't want to save on my old saves. I think this play line, since it don't say empty, this is where my saves at. Cause this will say empty. So you pick this one. Okay, then got the two modes, normal mode and hardcore mode. Let's try this one. Are you sure you want the overlay display? Okay, so yeah, the play line 1 is the one with all your saves. So when you load up play line 2 with hardcore mode, it's gonna be all those saves. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Hold on, let me get some tissue out here, baby. Alright, you guys, I'm back. So we gotta select play line 2. Then we pick hardcore mode. And they actually tell you what the fuck you gonna be getting yourself into. More realistic, recommended for players who are familiar with the session of comeback and survivor in the world of Kingdom Come. I'm a little bit used to it. I realize I still ain't beat this game. Mainly because don't think that I haven't beat Kingdom Come because I don't like it. I haven't beat it because some of the main quests was also buggy and glitchy. It didn't work either. So, well, for me, I don't know about other players. Like that quest right there, I just turned in with that dude. Like when I was talking to him, he would end the dialogue. In the middle of the dialogue, it would end, and when I talked to him again, he would say the same stuff over. The dialogue would end, and you know, I just kept doing that. Okay, now they go tell us. Yeah, okay, here we go. We do get new perks. Medieval life is full of uncertainty and woes. Yeah, of course. Spring gives way to winter, and the years have. Man, I would love for them to add winter to this game. Because the graphics look so amazing. I bet your rain will look, snow will look good. I'm born away from carefree youth. Neither have you escaped the blows of fate. Like every man judged by God. You too have your cross to bear. Well, select at least 2 negative perks that will stay with you for the whole game. So you get 2 negative perks, and then you probably got to pick 2 positive perks. Okay, the first one is called Nightmares. Since childhood, you have been troubled by a recurring nightmare in which you are being chased by a colorful jester. Well, how's that a nightmare? Although the dream is repeated night after night, it still frightens you as much as when you were little. You're awake, so spooked up that all your stats are lower for a while. Okay, so what this gonna do is it's gonna add when him with sleep and stuff, he gonna have nightmares. When he wake up, all his stats are gonna be lower for a while. That's kind of fucking tight. Okay, claustrophobia. Now this is something to not be taken lightly. When you were a child, you got your head stuck inside a pail and couldn't get it off all day until your father took an axe to it. Wow. Even since then, you had a fear of enclosed space. Wow. So if you like at buildings and stuff like that, I also say wearing helmets. Wearing a helmet with the visor down makes you so anxious that your attacks are weakened. Wow, I wouldn't want that one. Yeah, I wouldn't want that one. Most of these are like most of these are like real diseases and stuff, you know. Okay, like your father and his father before him, you are afflicted with the family curse. All it takes is a scratch and you'll start bleeding like a stuffed pig. Once it starts to bleed, it is faster and it's harder to stop. Why would anybody get that? But I understand it's hardcore mode, so they want to make surviving more hard. I would get Nightmare just to see how that is. Numbskull, your mother dropped you on your head as a baby, so okay, she kissed it better and the bump soon faded. But ever since then, you're a little slow at getting the hang of things. This lowers your chance and experience. Okay. This right here, you gonna learn your skills much slower because you got dropped on your head, so your intelligence is not there. It's what they're trying to say. It's pretty cool. Okay, consumption. Okay, you once caught a nasty chill and ended up with a persistent cough. Many thought you'd never survive, but eventually you heal. Nevertheless, since the time you don't breathe very well and your stamina regenerates more slowly. Don't like that one. When you were too little to know any better, you fell into the well. It was hours before they heard you crying and got you out. Ever since then, you get the shakes from time to time as if you were back again in the dark. chili well. Oranges, that's not good for archery, pickpocketing, and lockpicking. Wow. So your archery, pickpocketing, and lockpicking skills will not be good with this because you will shake. Tapeworm. Now this gonna be with your food. When you got an appetite, you'll eat anything you can get your hands on. Folks say you eat enough for two. It's like you have a visitor in your guts who's eating you out house at home. You get hungry faster, so you have to eat more often. Huh. That's actually real. You know what shocks me about these what we call them, they call them perks, is all these are real. They're not made up. Okay, this one right here. Let's see. You always be a restless sleeper. Sometimes so much so that you get up from your bed and go walking. It's not unusual for you to wake up somewhere else than where you went to bed. Don't know about that one. Oh man, it's gonna make you getting injured and stuff. Like you fall off, jump over walls and stuff, or fall your limbs and get broke faster. This is actually a real disease too, with illness, sickness, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Ever since you were little, stirs and ladders have been your worst enemies. All it takes is a little fall and your bones break with an awful crack. You suffer more worse injuries than others when you fall. Yeah, so that's what that is. Me personally, I would have to say nightmare. Not that one when you got your helmet on and stuff. Your attacks is weak. Don't want that. When you bleed, you bleed faster, and it's harder to stop. I don't think medic skills go help you with that one. This one right here, the Lord your experience gain. So gaining experience with skills and stuff would be slower. Okay, this is with your breathing, so your stamina regenerate more slower. I don't think the perk is gonna help you with that. Definitely don't want that. I like lock picking and pickpocketing. Tapeworm might not be that bad. Okay, so this one don't seem that bad neither. Pretty much if say you sleep one place and then you sleep at another place. I think that's what they're trying to say. No, I definitely want brittle bones. That means maces and stuff like that is gonna break your bones pretty quickly. So I wonder if like when you go to bed and stuff, will him just automatically get up and start walking, like sleepwalking? This one don't seem that bad. I would probably go for that. Tapeworm don't seem that bad neither. You just get hungry fast. I don't know if the perk will help with that. This is not good. Archery, pickpocketing, and lockpicking would be a bitch. This is not good. This one's not that bad neither. I mean, it will give you more time to play the game. You won't blast through the game, leveling up shit faster. So that's not bad. That's bad. This is bad. The fact that say you got your head stuck inside a pail, so wearing helmets, um, makes him anxious and stuff, and that his attacks are weak. I would love to see what other perks people pick. But me, I think I'm gonna go for either the tapeworm or the sleepwalker. So I guess when you rest, I mean that won't play a huge role with night. Well, actually, it will. They say you're awake so shook up that all your stats are lower for a while. So they just say for a while. Nightmare's not that bad. If you get sleepwalking, it might not be that bad. And finding food in the game is not that hard. So tapeworm, but you can steal food. So getting this one for tapeworm, but this also might make food spoil faster. I'm gonna have to say, I have to go for another. I'm gonna have to say this one. This one don't seem that bad. Henry might wake up in the middle of his sleep and start walking on his own. I guess. If this add new features with the perks, that would be amazing. Like nightmare, if you pick that perk, Henry will actually have nightmares. So I'm gonna go for these two with the sleep. They don't seem that bad. So we are testing out Kingdom Come Deliverance on the new hardcore mode. Now when I play the whole game like this, yeah, maybe later when I beat my first playthrough. I just want to see how this stuff is. Graphics is stunning. Like I saw this intro part on the PC. Man, this shit looks amazing. PS4 Pro, you're seeing this at 1080p. Oh, this speaker got a shortage in it on there. Hold on, right. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, so hardcore mode. Let's see how it is. It's kind of remind me of Skyrim survival mode. This one might be more harsh than Skyrim. I mean, that's Skyrim, Fallout 4. That would have been cool what they would have did. If you playing on hardcore mode, you can drink water and stuff out of lakes and stuff like that. So one water like back in the day, they can go down to lakes and streams and stuff and drink water without getting it, without no bad stuff happening to them. If you go to a stream or a lake in this day and time and try to drink out of, like I be watching them survival shows and stuff, how they boil that water. But out here, you probably ain't got a border water. They probably go down there. You see people going down to lakes and filling up buckets with water and stuff. So that's how you know the water back in this time was pure.
Well, husband,
hey, who got that phone in here?
I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went
Why you
out.
leaving in there?
This hour?
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up there. Quick trout round the edge.
I had one dude, I just about to play. He actually left a cover said that's perverted. How that's his wife.
Get up now.
It ain't like it's his sister and he slapped her ass. Now that's perverted. That's his wife. He slapped my girl on the ass all the damn time. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hear that?
There's some hoops in there. I remember that being there.
Now get up quick. The breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Nothing. It's just
So really, you want to focus on strength because most of the good stores require that.
Better pray your father doesn't get to hear it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself, though.
Well, just Don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
I wish they would have did this animation every time you actually wake up in the game. Like Fallout 4 kind of do it with the with the little icon.
A fine steak this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
And we want to focus on strength is not in here on this plate on this. I don't know if you ever just get strength. But telling you want that too. That's your health. Now here goes strength. So you want to focus on strength. Speech not so much. Strength's mainly so you can start using more stronger weapons early in the game. Agility is good too, but we're gonna go with strength.
I was sweating in the laboratory yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Alright. Do that once, and then we're gonna go for the next one. Let's go for Let's go for our health. And this is gonna play a huge role on survival. I mean hardcore.
I was with the anchor. Do you want to blow by no account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Mark, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know how. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Okay.
Did Matthew and Fritz get them?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Hold on, I'm about to put on my headphones.
Father will press the sword on you one day soon. You've been caught in that blanket for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
I'm on the chest bed enough.
I heard that.
Alright, now they're telling us about hardcore mode. Save it as go auto save in hardcore mode. You can only save by drinking service stocks. You can in your own bag. Get it for a service in your bathhouse or on exit from the game. They still allow you to save and exit, so that's cool. Map and navigation. Heavenly position is not shown on the map and there is no points on the compass. Waypoints are shown on the compass. Okay. But only when you get close enough. Fast travel is not possible in hardcore mode. Combat doors are more realistic. Attacks have greater impact and engagement without quality armor will be very strong. It's always very risky. Fighting more than one foe at a time is also more dangerous because they will take greater advantage of their numbers. The curses have no direction points of the current happens so long. No, so that's why that pot is in the regular place to that pot filter at times. Wow. Under the question. Well, so they say that some of the armor is not close to Yeah, just a yes now, man. Oh, fast.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross-guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Yeah, that was all I'm saying.
Paternoster.
What's in the other service? Yeah, there'll be some saves. There we go.
Uncle Mikey?
Okay, man in the cloud.
Uncle Mikey, can you help me?
That's all I'm saying. Okay, so this is the one I can't delete. So you can load this save by X or delete it. Okay, let's delete all this. Okay, delete's a little faster now. Oh, no, I take that back. What the fuck? They should just have a delete now. Oh, well, I should say delete all. Now, kind of like what Sony did. They can check what you want to delete. Something 300 fucking saves. I might say fuck deleting all these if it's gonna keep doing this. They need to come out with a better delete system, like let you select what all you want to delete. Oh yeah, where's my new perks that I picked? I did not see my new perks. Oops.
Uncle Mikey.
Seriously.
Uncle Mikey.
That's why I think you be banned so much you can't use it. Cook apples. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, I gotta cook this cabbage. Look how I'm digging it up. Look how sharp it is.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me. I'll be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell.
Cunt!
Bring it on. Ha ha! Ow! Bartka. I'll get you, you swine. You pig.
Oh, ask Lily how it been and show me that. There you are, good as new. You'll want to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Mum.
Hey, Bigby. Have you recovered from yesterday's agreement?
No, Master Sensei. Except Mother noticed and had me go to
Your mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. When it's weapons, it's death. The question is, what do you do?
I want to reclaim the field forever. I feel like I belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the ship.
Good. And since today is the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything about your Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never hurt yourself. Fine. Nice. Good. Not bad. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Good. Once again. Nice. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, you'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of first thing. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
You can imagine. Even more organized on the top will take everything she makes.
That's great. A bit of extra coin never hurts.
First number of that help you dropped down. You're going to dig it out then?
I already did.
Good health to you, Henry.
I want to build a shed there.
But you only cut the tree down last autumn. It can't have rotted down enough yet.
No, but I cut off the top roots at the time.
So you did half the job at least.
If only. It took me 2 bloody days to dig it out. I had to dig a trench all round as big as the gates of hell to get out the last roots.
Come on up and buy scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
I've-
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to Father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
What's the matter, laddie? Need to shit?
There. Satisfied? Here, just as you ordered. Hand. There. Satisfied?
Hey, hey!
He doesn't look drunk. What are you doing?
Creeping around.
For God's sake! There!
Don't move a finger!
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Got you at last. Now you know what's coming to you. Here you are.
Go this side down.
His vitals are normal. I think he's gonna make it. Well, listen.
Man, ain't got no other say. So I gotta start all the way over.
This is for your interview. Well, just a little thank you for all of your help with the adoption event. Thank you. I didn't have to do that. Well, first impressions go a long way. Fiona, if a guy asks you out for a burger, does it mean he likes you? Did Cameron ask you out? I don't know. He has a girlfriend. It doesn't matter. Are they married? For all you know, he's polyamorous. I'm getting off track. The point is, he wants to buy you food. It means he likes you. Most guys just, they call it a checklist. Or what do you call it? Well drinks. It's a wall trick. It doesn't matter. Hopefully he'll never have to understand. Look, just take it for a you're a woman single who's waiting for ways that
one for inviting your friends to the place so they could come live in your so-called town. This DLC is all about fixing up a town, so it can't be that expensive. It's got to go sweetie. Come on, dude. Okay, it say invite Prince and Matthew. That's like 2,000. Okay. So you can make money off these properties too. And do the whole thing out here. So these are 2 trophies in there. Hard for more and from
First I got a text over.
Henry. I remember this part. This photo patch. Her head. Oh no, that's a squeaker. Let me see what else. He took a screenshot. He said, interesting story, very nice game, well done at Warhorse Studios. So yeah. I seen 3 videos where her face is all. Remember how the faces was what's that game? Assassin's Creed Unity where you see their eyeballs and stuff through their head. Okay, he say, how can this happen twice? He did it twice and it happened. Okay, they at the love scenes with Teresa and you literally you don't see her face but you see her eyeballs and her teeth. Kind of like what Assassin's Creed Unity was facing with the weird ass faces and stuff. And you know, I'm not gonna sit here and criticize these people. Oh yeah, this will make the potion and essential pills now. Which one is it about? Let's see what quest I'm on. Yeah, this town right here, with the DLC, you'll be able to fix this area up and make it yours. You'll be like the mayor, or what they call him back in the day, mayor, government, president, government. Oh, I don't know. CEO? That's a business. I think the mayor. They gonna need to check and see if these quest givers one. Okay, I gotta fast travel. I'm gonna fast travel to the Bade house. Need to head there first. Dang it, I keep getting this mixed up with Scarlet. Oh yeah, fast travel is disabled with hardcore mode too. So how the fuck? So you gotta travel to every location. Kind of like Fallout 4 and Scarlet. So Scarlet had caravans that can take you to places. Wait, yeah, I think it was called Caravan. Or was it Wagon? Caravan. I don't know. Watch the battle. Don't interfere. You need to take them and do that to the whole house.
Really important scholarship interview.
Oh, wow. No, we missed your things.
Oh, yeah, I crazy busy at the clinic.
We didn't miss anything.
Except for, what TMZ is reporting is the most. They got a scoop right now. That's insensitive. I shouldn't have said that.
You know, it's cool. Yeah.
Man, that nigga fix it first.
Veggie burger, that is.
Yeah, my woman need to fix it too. Come on. Like if I maxed out maintenance, I don't understand that. Like against all odds might not work good on hardcore. And that's what we're playing on hardcore. I ain't beat the game with this character yet due to the bugs and glitches. What's my shit? That's almost maxed out 20. Be the last perk. I don't even know which one to get. Can't get racehorse. Yeah, I might go for that one. Let's we got here. Herbalist. Herbalist almost maxed out too. Yeah, that's gonna be the last. That's gonna be the last perk to get. That's not like that. And the longer your repair kits will last. And
I'm actually having a party
you will
Saturday.
be able to
If you're
repair
around, you
most
should come.
more badly damaged items.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I could probably. Just wanted to make sure that was closed.
Okay.
Well, y'all see this on maintenance. It said at a higher level, you will be able to repair more badly damaged items. And it's a lie. Okay, lock pick almost up. I think I said I was going to get repair, man.
Actually, I forgot my paper clips, so I'm just gonna.
Paper clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I broke my stapler.
Oh, well, no.
Hey.
That's
Hey, Lily.
You're a very brave boy, very brave.
And voila, like that. That guy will never have to pay his puppy support. Oh my god, guess what? You aced your interview. No, I mean, yes. They loved me. Fantastic. Cool, but that's not it. Cameron Drake asked me out for real. That is
talk about stuff that's missing now.
right? No, I don't have anything to do. I brought my interview outfit to a party. No. My dad gave me a credit card. Oh, you have come to the right place. I'm gonna make you look like the hottest person at that party.
I think I still got it. Pull your endurance.
Hello?
Something is weighing me down like a lot.
You lost? Wow, you look really nice. The party is this way. Come on. I did tell you this is a pool party, right? No, listen, man, don't. I got it. Come on, stop.
I might need to put some of these posters on my horse.
God, is that never been Dick Danny? She looks kind of hot. Let's see what it looks of things.
I got a shitload of baby posters. Right, I'm gonna put 4 on my horse and keep 4.
You guys remember Danny, right? Hey, Danny. Cameron here's gonna do it for you.
Guess I just don't weigh nothing. I think. Yeah, this one though.
It's early.
No. Gold. Let's go. Weight is yeah. None of these have no weight. Okay. What's these does? Inmates. I don't think I need that anymore. I'll hold on to. I don't really weigh that much neither. Okay, mushroom.
Call from responders.
And I got 30 of those.
To lie down before I split my face open from the yellow.
I think the girl I put lullaby Yeah, shit, I think it's a mannequin. I'm gonna fight this bitch. Sleepy.
For the record,
Yeah.
Lana doesn't
Charisma.
own any
Poison.
one pieces. Just a
5 minute
one.
strikes. What, only 50% less. Give me a little energy back. This gonna give me some of my shit back too.
catch Neil deGrasse Tyson's TED Talk?
No.
It was so enlightening.
I think that's what I did. Oh shit, I went to a cutscene.
The king I'm here to place you under arrest. I recognize you. And very daring of you, I must say. What are you doing? You go outside. Over there.
I am new around here, but I don't need to be told what to do. I've got a very clear idea of what I need to do.
Have you brought a message from the Hungarian side?
My name is Henry, and I'm here under orders from Sir Walter.
Yes. And I'm Sir Yezhek, Baron of Rome. I think you're was in the wrong place.
I don't think so. I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters. You're quite clearly in charge here, so I'd like to have a word or two with you.
Sir, of course, I'll be glad to.
Not you, sir. I'd like to ask you to accompany me to Vatican.
You mean to arrest me? Dear boy, you're
Last know, that would be cool if you can join them, though. I don't work with bandits. With your kind permission, I decline. I don't work with bandits.
I don't blame you. You've been training me. No doubt.
So how did you find this place?
What do you mean? I just thought about what would be the best place to hide.
Great minds think alike. But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to come immediately after you let them down to the sea.
That's what your comment is Man, he gonna beat me on defense, which I don't understand though. I got all this badass armor. How is he 1 point on me on attack? Now, I can win him on speech though. His speech is not good. Let's go for that.
And where do you want to go? Anywhere else is preferable than Cabule's dungeon. Really? You can't even take it. Margrave himself is in Bohemia. The king's returning to the court. What do you mean? Whoever gets to be can't afford to
You think I'm doing this on my own? String me up from the highest tree in any case. It's true they say he's capable. If you call it. Oh, never mind. May as well go straight into the law of the beast. So let's go.
I managed to talk my way into a wrestling here. Oh man, that was a part of that quest line. Oh, shit. That's why I was heading to that town.
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Never mind. I was just texting you to remind you about the bar mitzvah.
I probably would have had different dialogues too.
Saturday at 7. I wouldn't
Trying to sort of work on that.
Good. Well, actually, I was thinking that maybe after bar mitzvah, you and I could go to Vicky's together.
Well, with your donation of $100, we now have.
I don't know if that is failing that is that a bad thing?
It's all good. It's all good.
You got it.
Completion.
Oh, that's the sound of that class right there. May I escort you to class?
You may, sir.
No, I thought the quest still here was the part of this quest. I guess instead of going to ask questions about the counterfeits and move to something different. And let's go talk. improvements. Because this thing has so many simple things. Oh yeah, that's the hairstyle I'm wearing here. Oh, that's a cool hairstyle too. What did I do? Oh, you have to have that armor for them to fix the dog. I know the last update before this one they made improvements to the
I'd like to order a second engine.
To have a bath and lunch in my clothes, to hear my rooms, fill my rooms, bathe and laundry, to pay for rent and everything that goes with it. And it is like 2 hours from now, the haircut is straight. But I like the beard. The hairstyle is okay too. Check out another hairstyle. I think it's a hairstyle like that on this uppercut. Yeah. This should be good. That's the one like with the little sides cut off and like the little ponytail. Yeah. It looks cool though, girl. This is bald head. Mother's boy is the fault head. The one that always at the bottom is always his default. Like this whole blue and hairstyle. So that's bald head. Don't look that bad. I like that. I shit this down. Yeah, mother's boy is the fault head. Which don't look as bad with the beard. Look at that goddamn head. Look at
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'm interested in your...
So what are you interested in? I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'd like to make use of the kebab prices of the day.
If you'd like.
Heard you have nice girls.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Whoop your butt and
Would
dice.
you like a game of dice?
Doesn't matter. Just give it dice. I want. Give it dice and let you flip. Oh, nice. So you want to have 6 of that. Yeah, 6 dice. Read up on the dice too. That's also they playing that brings luck more often than you expect. Playing loaded in favors of odd numbers. Nature has it that Dice can strip more than 1 minute. They want to strip dice. Oh, dice, sometimes the dice fine. Sometimes not. Oh, it's a demon dice. Let's strip first. Let's swim up the dice we got.
You're a brave soul, taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Yeah, you couldn't lose tonight, motherfucker.
If you cold, you better get your feet out the gym.
Brady again, just took your ETA. How are you?
It's okay. Thank you.
That's going on again. Well, was. That's game. Gang. Damn lucky, guys. I'm gonna start playing no more. Well, we won. Scoring pass.
Holy Mother of God, why do you punish me?
Shut up. Okay. Saw some stuff in my chest. Too much shit on me. Let's see.
I'm sorry. I was looking for the bathroom.
Oh shit. Oh, they're looking at a potion.
Ozzy doesn't get along with too many people, so you must be a dog person.
I am. I volunteer at a rescue.
I didn't know still, but I don't think I found out a child.
Oh, really? That's crazy. I got Ozzy from Bark when he was a little puppy.
Oh, that's crazy. I volunteer at Bark. I really like
I was trying to keep a show.
Your name was?
Danny Barks.
Tell me where you are.
Well, nice to meet you, Danny.
Sage.
Thank you for everything you do. You know, I love animals, so I'm into it.
There you are.
Ooh, that's a page. I just took a look.
Hi. Good to see you. You look amazing.
I gotta keep some of these clouds over there to get that part. Bonus.
Bye, Mr. Ink.
This is him waiting up there. Oh, I like this. Sure, I like this. The number of the items we got would be the little hashtag. Got 7 of those, 2 of those. Thought of one of these door keys, but it don't matter because keys ain't really on no weight. They go hard for more than keys for everything. I'm trying to wait for that.
We need to get some with you. You know, he actually looks like a nice person when he's sleeping. I'm sorry, that was mean.
I'm going to talk to somebody over here.
I can see what kind of likes you. Oh.
My pleasure.
No, I mean, as long as it's not good for you. Wait, I thought don't.
No, sure,
Here.
I'm dope.
Can I tell you something? So, that whole prank thing at camp, I did it because I was jealous.
No, wrong.
The guy told me that really had a crush on you. What? No. I was jealous because my parents would just split up and yours would have stayed together. I had no idea. I was always jealous of you. Everyone worships you. Look at all this. I'm like a
Trespassing.
I wish I could just be normal and eat a freaking donut.
Yeah, him somewhere.
It's like me and dating. Don't win that.
Say, they gotta be this dude right here.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Nope, that's not him. Oh, he had a book. In the treasure map. I need to buy both those.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it.
I want my reputation to go up this town.
Here you are, with a little top up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
My word, thank you kindly. Hey, where's this dumb dude at? That's what we want to talk to.
Every part of my life just feels fake. I don't even know who I am sometimes. Oh, girl.
Why did you show up at night?
I didn't know you were paying attention. Well, it's not like I'm obsessed with your love. You know, but my sister, she watches you 24/7. And if you were there, this is what she'd send me in. I watch you on YouTube. I watch you on Instagram.
I'm hard chest. I'm about to bust that open.
Oh my god. I'm gonna. Oh my god. No.
Can't knock. That's what make y'all pay for.
Whoa, Danny. You look great. Well, you're really
That's
blessed
what
this
I'm
year.
fast as
Answer the phone.
What's
Call me forever.
That's a bit of the blessing that a boy says out of our mitzvah. It's a part of the blessing that I miss because my best friend forgot to pick me up. I had to play my first painting session because I was too early.
I know y'all do
I
that.
tried calling you.
just saying, guys. This time happened to me. Next time could be you. Just be careful out there.
I don't know if you can picture of one of those glass though.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
Still not getting that perk.
You thought I was just gonna let her steal my boyfriend and impart of me?
You're blessed with shining armor. Maybe perk shut them out your perk. Dang it.
Danny, are you okay, babe?
Oh.
I'm fine.
Fine, why?
I just dropped something.
Why?
Are you sure? Please just leave me alone.
I was going to talk to you.
Alone, jerks. Thanks, Freddie. You're my best friend.
My pleasure.
So today we are going to be
I'm about to break on somebody, I think.
If we're done, I'll be teaching you drills to hide under your desk like that would somehow help with the bomb. You are late, Miss Florence. Like, open up your textbook, please, to page 198. You want to keep that phone, put it away. Thank you. Okay, everybody, slow down.
Oh, I'm not really doing I gotta talk to him.
So, the Cold War was a very scary time.
Good luck to you.
Think about it like this. The U.S. was Taylor Swift. And the USSR was Taylor Lautner. Or Harry Styles. Or Tom Brady.
Wow, they are killing Danny online.
Yeah, those meetings
Oh, we don't have to meet this dude?
I'm pretty sure she could blame you. She made me look like an idiot in front of the entire school. You did a pretty good job of that yourself.
That was really messed up. Even for you. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna see this dude.
Danny, I just wanted to let you know, I think it's really lame what Alexa did, and I stopped following her. Thanks, T. And if you want to talk, you know where my room is. Maybe later, okay? Okay. Taylor.
Hey, baby girl. So how you doing? You okay? Gonna have to. Okay, that's me.
Like,
I noticed a lot of stuff around here.
Really?
Yes. I let you
mom handle most of it because I've never been a teenage girl. Or any age girl for that matter. You're acting like a dumbass.
Wow, now I see why you let
I know what that person
You
right
feel
now.
like crap. I can't imagine being embarrassed in front of the whole world. This past month, you've been losing yourself, trying to keep up with these girls who aren't even in your league.
Dad, you don't understand. Everyone is
Check on my phone.
a stalker.
But you're not, right?
Right.
So who cares what they...
I'm back. Okay, this guy is safe, so I can,
Really? Because I wasn't sure anymore.
Look,
wait.
there's no
Who's got a
excuse,
message?
okay? I wasn't there for you, and you've always been there for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my
I
mom.
was
I'm
hoping for
feeling
something a
like...
little more poetic. But that'll do.
Can I come in?
Yes. And I'm sorry.
One of my friends let me play in the hardcore mode too. I might do that when I come back. We'll name the stream hardcore mode. Is that what they call it? Hardcore mode. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot my topic I was talking about was Sony don't want to do crossplay, and I said I don't blame them, which I don't, because everybody making a big deal out of this. I just seem to care. Turn down the sound.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sic.
Yeah, like I was saying, didn't nobody have a problem when Microsoft did this last year. Well, Sony was on more of a crossplay. But the minute Sony do it because they top dog, they dominate, kicking ass. Everybody wanna hate on this crossplay. So when nobody making a big deal about this shit when Microsoft didn't want to do it. Y'all gotta think about it. Sony been doing crossplays. Remember the PlayStation 2 when it would crossplay with PC, or was it PlayStation 1? So this crossplay shit is not new to them. Yeah, they started the shit. But I don't hate Sony getting this shit because they don't want to do it. Who gives a fuck shit? Me personally, I don't want it. I don't want to have to hear Xbox One fans complain and crowd and stuff and talk shit about. And I'm pretty sure Sony don't want to hear that shit.
The Stalker. Very original. I'm not a stalker.
They don't want to hear their company or their console getting put down by another brand.
Goofy.
That's all Xbox One fans gonna talk about.
Nerd.
You can imagine playing Call of Duty when, oh man, you probably would have got that killed if you was on the Xbox One X.
Exactly the image of a cool kid. But the truth is, I'm really okay with this girl. And turns out my dream guy was too, but
You tell them gamers, I don't mind playing with them. They all calm, relaxed, and friendly. But
I lost someone I loved just
half of them could be either parents or
to
kids.
get likes from a bunch of people that I don't even like.
I know what Xbox fans are like. I was once one.
Even worse, I lost myself. But I'm going to change all of that.
Not just that fan, but I had an Xbox 360, so I know what the Xbox community can be like.
All of this. It's
I'm not saying Sony ain't got no assholes on PlayStation Network. I ain't came across none.
and a bunch of other little guys like him who need homes. So, if you're looking for a furry friend, come adopt a dog this Saturday from Bark at Bob's Big Boy. Okay, that's it, I guess. Shh. How do you turn this thing off?
I gotta get my Xbox on there and collect my rewards.
Damn shame. Got a minute, Dad? We need to talk. We already talked. No, you talked. Now you need to listen.
My name is Danny, and I work for Bark, and we're gonna have an event here. It's really, really great. You guys should come.
Yeah.
Let's try it on him.
Great color.
Dog model.
Be honest, Sony ain't got shit to prove to Microsoft or Nintendo. Their console is selling good without crossplay.
Holy shit, Sue. Tyrion.
And all this hate they'll lose fans and people stop buying the PlayStation if they don't do this. No, they not. I still support it because it's the first party games that got me on board. They ain't got shit to do with crossplay. I didn't get a PS4 because of crossplay. I got it because it's exclusive. Single player exclusives. They're not heavily focused on this battle royale and this damn always online shit like most game companies. Including Microsoft. All their first party games are fucking online. Probably Gears, Halo. Well, Halo probably have microtransactions. Yeah, God of War, no microtransactions. Spider-Man, I guarantee they don't have no microtransactions. Days Gone, not gonna have no microtransactions. Last of Us Part 2 will have microtransactions, but it's probably gonna be for the multiplayer part, just like Last of Us 1. What else we got? Ghost of Tsushima. Not gonna have no microtransactions. Sony devs are not out to fuck you. Constantly milking money out of you, like Microsoft and all these other publishers and third parties. Watchdog never thought they'll get greedy. They greed has literally made them. EA was my worst. Watchdog literally has become my worst. I have no respect and love for Rockstar anymore with the whole shit how they separating content from the pre-orders of Red Dead Redemption 2. People that bought the $100 version go get a jump head starting online. Not to mention the single player shit, the two side mission. And you know something? What's so bad about it? Their defense is they built those side missions. So the bank robber and the heist, right, bank robber and gang hideout. They built those for the special edition. That is the biggest motherfucking lie in the world. How the fuck is that built for the special edition when the special edition is just Red Dead Redemption 2 with extra content? It ain't like on the goddamn game this. It's gonna say Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition. It's gonna say Red Dead Redemption 2. So that's a motherfucking lie they're sitting there talking about. They built those two side missions and stuff for the special edition of Red Dead Redemption 2. That's a fucking lie. You could easily make that available for every fucking system. That's your way to try to defend that shit. And it's a stupid ass defense. Because if you wanted to, you can make that shit available for every copy. Watch later on down the road and shit, they gonna release it for every other copy. Like they did. Remember all that special shit was only for people that pre-ordered and got the special edition of GTA 5, and then later on they released it for everybody. Like everybody got the hot rod and that motorcycle. You got the free hot rod and what was it, hot knife, and then that motorcycle you got that carbon motorcycle. Everybody eventually got it. And those was pre-ordered. Those was collector's edition. Shit you got. I remember on 360 somebody gave me a code for the collector's edition. He bought two copies. It was one of my friends. He bought two collector's edition. He gave me a code. That's how I got my collector's edition. Cause I wasn't fit to spend $100 for that shit. But I'm gonna spend $100 for this shit because I want them two side missions.
I'll see you guys over there. Yeah. Sweet, see you there.
Let's do this.
Fallout 76. Let's get on this subject. Now, as far as we know, it's really online. Always online. So that means if you have no internet connection, you cannot play Fallout 76 like you would be able to play Fallout 4. The reason why Fallout 76 looks like Fallout 4 with the whole settlement building construct is because Fallout 76 was going to be a part of Fallout 4, except it was cut from Fallout 4 because they didn't know how to approach or how to do it, some shit like that. They didn't know how to get that to work or something like that. I don't know, it's a bunch of bullshit. So Fallout 76 was a part of Fallout 4. That's why the armor, all that shit looks like Fallout 4. The graphics, the boat suit, all looks like Fallout 4. Pip-Boy, they changed it up a little bit. It looks different. I guess because West Virginia Pip-Boys look different from Boston. Yeah. Character models look the same. What else look the same? The animation, the way your characters run, pull out guns, shoot and stuff is all Fallout 4.
Yes. Let's go. Jess, can I get one for the road? By the way, if you were looking for
I don't know how I feel about Fallout 76. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, don't get me wrong. I'm just probably mostly gonna play it solo by myself. But here's what pissed me off about it. When Todd said you would need help from other players, it's something like that he said. I'm not sure what he said, but it was pretty much what he was trying to say is the enemies are gonna be hard, so you will have to play with other players in order to take down the enemies in Fallout 76. So therefore, he's forcing you to play with other players by making the enemies harder. Same goes for Destiny 2. They make the enemies hard to force you to play with other people because Bungie way that is how Destiny is meant to be played with other players. So they made the enemies hard to take down and stuff because of that. Same goes for the Division. You couldn't do hardly no solo shit in the Division with them bullet sponge ass enemy. That was a way to force you to get help from other players, force you to play with other players in order to take down the enemies. And the same thing will be for Fallout 76. I saw it in the trailer. They all gang up on this boss, and you saw how much damage that boss was taking. His health barely going down. So you can only imagine that shit, doing that shit by yourself. None of them was using VATS on the thing, so that gives me an indication that VATS is either removed or it's not effective. Because all four of them, none of them was using VATS. Like, to stop his ass from flying, use VATS, aim for his rings to stop him from flying. That big thing that was flying and destroying their settlement, that's another thing. Enemies can destroy your settlements. Fallout 4, they cannot just walk in sanctuary and destroy all your daggone shit you worked hard for. Fallout 76, they can. That also has a major concern for me I put all this work in building my settlement, and an NPC enemy can come and destroy it, and I have to rebuild all this shit over again. Nah. I'm in this right here, though. I gotta get on that was fucking line to collect my rewards, cause I'm almost close to getting the 5 crates and stuff, so I'm gonna collect this reward for the day. I'm gonna get back on Kingdom Come though. Probably test out that hardcore mode. Cause my friend said it's fun. He playing the hardcore mode. He said it's actually fun and more challenging. It makes everything, all the surviving and stuff more intense. So I do want to check that out. I'm gonna save quick. I'm already saved. I'm gonna get back on Kingdom Come. I ain't gonna stay on Elder Scrolls Online 'cause I think my membership went out today. I don't feel like we're doing it because I barely played it. So I'm gonna say kind of, it's a good expansion, don't get me wrong, but it is kind of a grind. With the 2 new skills, it's a grind. But yeah, yeah, the physic order and the driven craft, it's a slow ass grind, and it's very boring, and I'm frustrated with it because I'm doing all this goddamn, getting all this XP, and none of it is leveling up the physic order, so you really gotta do your fucking quest in order to rank this skill up.
I respect you so much.
But this is Dark Other than it's like that too in the Thieves Guild. More than that. Now the Thieves Guild you find them trolls and stuff you can level up that way. The Fighters Guild you level up just like killing other ones and day trick and shit like that. Mage Guild find them the lore books. So there was other ways to level up the Mage Guild, Fighters Guild, the Dark Brother, and the Thieves Guild. Not so much the Dark Brotherhood. The Thieves Guild and Fighting Guild, the Mage Guild, you find stuff in the world to level those skills up. But I'm gonna call it quit, man. I'm gonna get on here so I'll go through like all the rewards and see what's up. You guys take care, like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Kingdom Come, it's making a comeback. The new update made it a lot better. Can't wait to check out hardcore mode. But that's my time. You guys take care. I'm out.